You buy the new phone. For a week, it feels incredible. Then it just becomes your phone. The thrill is gone. You work for months to get the raise. You feel ecstatic for a day, and then it becomes your new normal. Why? This cycle of chase, acquisition, and eventual emptiness is not a personal failure. You are not ungrateful. You are not broken. You are experiencing a fundamental feature of your brain's operating system, a law as powerful and invisible as gravity. It governs why lottery winners often end up no happier than they were before, and why we so quickly take for granted the things we once desperately wanted. It's the primary reason why earning more money rarely translates to feeling more satisfied. This mechanism ensures that the goalposts of your happiness are constantly moving. The very thing that brought you joy yesterday becomes the boring baseline of today. It ensures you are always looking for the next upgrade, the next purchase, the next hit. Understanding this law is the first step to escaping the prison it creates. Because once you see the architecture of the trap, you can begin to see the exits. This law has a name, and it explains everything about your dissatisfaction. It's called hedonic adaptation, and it's the single most important concept you must understand to achieve financial peace and genuine contentment. Here is exactly how it works to keep you running in place. Imagine your current level of happiness is a baseline, a state of equilibrium. Let's call it level 5. It's not thrilling, it's not terrible, it's just normal. This is your brain's default state, and it works very hard to stay there. Now, something positive happens. You buy a new car. Your brain releases a flood of dopamine, the reward chemical. Your happiness level spikes from level 5 to a thrilling level 9. This feels amazing. This is the rush you were chasing. But your brain is not designed for a permanent level 9. Its primary job is to keep you stable and motivated. So it begins a process of recalibration. It starts to treat the pleasure from the new car not as a bonus but as the new standard. After a few weeks, the recalibration is complete. Your brain has established a new baseline. Your happiness level is back at level 5, but now, having the new car is part of that level 5. The thrill has been completely neutralized. This creates a terrifying consequence. The things that used to be part of your old baseline, the things that were perfectly fine, now fall below your new normal. Your old car, once reliable, now feels inadequate. You have not gained happiness. You have only raised the price of normal. This is the hedonic treadmill. You have to keep running, keep consuming, just to feel normal. It's a brilliant survival mechanism from our evolutionary past, but in the modern world, it has become a profound curse. For our ancient ancestors, hedonic adaptation was a superpower. If a caveman found a berry bush and remained permanently satisfied, he would have starved. The fading satisfaction pushed him to find the asterisk next bush, to hunt, to explore. Dissatisfaction was the engine of progress. It ensured we never got complacent. This ancient software is still running in your brain, constantly scanning the horizon for something better. It's a survival drive, not a happiness drive. The problem is this ancient software is now operating in a world it was never designed for. Your brain cannot tell the difference between the survival need for a better cave and the manufactured desire for a smartphone with one extra camera. The modern world is an amplification machine for this glitch. Social media, advertising, and consumer culture are multi-trillion-dollar systems built to hijack your hedonic adaptation. They show you a constant stream of better to keep your baseline in a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. They sell you temporary spikes of thrill, knowing full well that your brain will adapt, get bored, and come back for another hit. You are not the customer. Your predictable dissatisfaction is the product they sell to advertisers. You cannot win this game by running faster on the treadmill. You cannot buy your way out. The only way to win is to get off the treadmill entirely. And you do that by changing the source of your happiness. The escape is not about asceticism or rejecting all possessions. It's about choosing to pursue things that are adaptation resistant. The first and most powerful of these are experiences, not objects. A vacation provides memories that can bring you joy for years. Unlike a new watch, which becomes part of the background, an experience becomes part of your identity. Your brain doesn't adapt to memories in the same way. It integrates them. Spending on shared experiences with loved ones provides the highest return on happiness. Second, actively fight baseline reset by practicing gratitude. This is not about just listing things. It is the active mental process of focusing on what you have. It is a form of cognitive training that manually lowers your baseline to reappreciate your current reality. Third, use negative visualization. Take a moment to genuinely imagine your life without something you take for granted: your car, your home, a loved one. This instantly breaks the adaptation and reminds your brain of its true value, generating appreciation instead of desire. And finally, break the cycle of social comparison. When you see someone else's highlight reel, you are seeing their level 9 thrill. You are comparing your normal baseline to their peak. This is a rigged game designed to make you feel inadequate. These strategies give you control over your internal state. They are your defense against the invisible law. But mastering your mind is only half the battle. You still live in a world engineered to exploit this very glitch for profit. So today, we have pulled back the curtain on hedonic adaptation. You now see the invisible treadmill you have been running on, and you understand that your constant dissatisfaction is not a character flaw, but a biological feature. You now possess the mental models, focusing on experiences, active gratitude, and negative visualization to reclaim control over your own happiness. This knowledge allows you to consciously step off the treadmill instead of unconsciously running faster. This transforms your relationship with money. It ceases to be a tool for chasing fleeting thrills and becomes a tool for building a life of genuine, lasting contentment. You stop trying to buy happiness and start investing in it. But here is the critical next question. How do you build a financial life that makes this your default? How do you create a system that automatically protects you from the world's attempts to hijack your brain for profit? Mastering your psychology is the foundation, but building an external system is how you make it permanent. In the video on your screen right now, we expose the trillion-dollar architecture of consumption designed to keep you trapped. And we show you how to build your own system, a shield that makes saving and investing your automatic reality. Click the video on the screen now to stop being fuel for the machine and start building your escape.